Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports and we're just about to get everything finalized so that way we can get on track. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I got some pretty cool things that I was working on. I've always had Phillips Hue lights in my office, but finally got them set up. I think it actually looks pretty darn cool in person when I'm racing. So let's see how it actually carries over to the stream, if it works at all, if it's even worth it. But yeah, I kind of hope that it's a little bit more immersive. A lot of the lightings in the room are going to change and basically correspond to what we see on track. So a lot of the shade areas, as we're going through them, a lot of the lighting should change. We'll see. We will see if that actually works.
We'll see if what works.
None of your business.
Hi. It's the wrong time. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I have my Philips Hue lights. I finally went through, watched some tutorial videos, and actually set them to probably what they should be. So that way, is like I'm crossing under shaded areas of the track, all the lights will turn off and back on, and kind of follow with what's going on the track in real time.
Okay, that'll be cool to see.
Yeah, I just hope it actually carries over in the stream and actually works. We will see. It should just work. Like, I already have it set up where it just turns on and does its thing. Shouldn't really need much input from me, hopefully. Trying to figure out how to change independent volume settings in Windows 11 is another situation altogether. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Cool. I think I'm ready to go.
So what are you racing?
You know, honestly, I haven't really looked. I was just like driving cars on test tracks that I know have a lot of shaded areas, just so I could see how it worked, but haven't really looked to see what they're doing today. So the Mercedes is over at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah. I think I've mainly only ran that in ACC, I think. They have that in ACC. It sounds familiar to me. Let's see. Porsche Cup. Let's see what Porsche Cup's doing. They're at Red Bull Ring. So that could be interesting. What time is it now?
It's 3:40.
Oh, they're going to be running in about 5 minutes.
Porsche Cup.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to jump in that or not. More than welcome.
I know that one is official.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you don't want to damage your safety or I rating.
Whoops. Oh. Well, all right, I'll stay out of that one. Tree is asking, do I prefer the Hue lights with the monitors or VR? Imagine even with the monitor, those Hue lights must be super immersive. Well, I haven't really tested it too much with these settings. Literally just got them going, ran through some shaded areas, thought it looked cool, started the stream. So we'll see. Right now, the way I have it kind of set up, though, so that way everyone can see what's going on. The lights are facing me. I don't know if I were to have the lights facing me, or like if I have someone like Jesse, if I had you over here riding in my rig, I think I would turn the lights away so they're shining on the wall. I don't know if it would.
That would make sense, right?
You know what I mean? So it's not shining in your eyes, you know, and being super distractful. I think the proper way really for me to do it would be have the lights facing the wall in the back, and then have lights maybe top down from like where the back window would be. So that way you could see the inside of like the steering wheel light up and everything like that. Just not having anything shining in your eyes. But the settings that I have, I had to lower the lighting down quite a bit. So that way when I'm going through shade, the lights turn off. So I had to actually turn the lights facing me, so that way in the live stream or video capture, it actually shows what's going on. Because the light's on the back wall, I don't have a camera just facing the back wall, unless I'm doing POV view with my GoPro. Go for Chucks, what's going on, bud? But yeah, Jesse, I was up to 4 a.m. again, fixing my system. I said I wouldn't do it.
You got it all, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got it all going. So, one setting I've never used before was resizable bar, which is basically a way of the new 3000 series NVIDIA GPUs communicating with your CPU and allowing the CPU to have access to the whole frame buffer instead of it having like a queue type situation. So there's a lot less latency. And I guess in some games they're having pretty sizable frame rate increases, but it's not every game, not every scenario. So I got that working. And the way that I got that working was finding out that my firmware for my 3090 was old. Yeah, so it had nothing to do with the NVIDIA drivers. The actual firmware for the GPU was old. I updated that. Finally actually was able to update my chipset correctly. I was having a lot of issues with that not actually taking for whatever reason. So that finally worked. And then my BIOS and my motherboard was updated, I think, in November. So I updated that as well. And I ran some 3D Mark benchmarks and blew my old scores way out of the water. Even scores that, like, I was trying to overclock my GPU and CPU and see how high I could go. I blew those scores out of the water. Oh, so, yeah. Nice. Yeah. So I think I should be okay now. Blasting through Dirt 2. Haven't played it in a while. Yeah, I haven't been in Dirt in a while, too. I need to get back into that. So what do you think? So they have Dirt. Wow. The Deutsch Drifters is at Watkins Glen. The boot orientation at 4:30. Or the Ferrari GT3 Challenge is the new Ferrari, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, so that's at 3:45. I don't even have that track that they're running at.
Which track is it?
Knock Hill.
Oh yeah, I haven't downloaded that one yet.
Yeah. So the Touring Car Challenge, let's see where they're at. Not till 4:30, also boot orientation. And again, the iRacing 13th week GP Sprint is at Barcelona. Unless you want to do some oval.
I saw that they have the Identity Crisis, the GT3s.
Oh, they're still
at ovals.
They're still doing that, huh?
Yeah, it's at USA Speedway.
Let's see.
Because I think the
you said you had a blast doing that, so.
Well, it was at Charlotte where there was a lot of drafting.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done USA Speedway, so I'm not sure what that's like.
Pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah. 30 laps. You want to do it?
Yeah, I guess we could try. And then maybe after that, jump into either like the Deutsch Drifters or the touring cars.
Okay. Yeah.
Because those will start at 4:30.
Yeah. Tree's asking, Identity Crisis was at Charlotte this morning, he thinks.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's
possibly
for us. It switches over, I think, probably now.
Okay.
So yeah, it was probably at Charlotte most of the day for us. Which at Charlotte, it was a blast. So I don't know what it's like at USA Speedway.
Oh, gotcha. No, it's go for Chucks. No, it's not a league name. So in week 13 in iRacing, they create funny little series that don't really impact your safety rating or anything like that. It's their way of introducing new content, and they try to make it fun. For instance, like in this one here, Identity Crisis is GT3 cars at an oval. But Deutsch Drifters is Porsche GT1, no, 991 and 992 cars only. And that's like a funny, silly name that they came up with just to, you know, have their newer Porsche versus their older Porsche at their new laser scan track. Well, revamped laser scan track, or however you want to identify that as. So they're not leagues, it's just the different session names. All right, I'm going to join in on this one here.
Yeah, I'm joining right now.
Cool.
I think I might live stream, so I was gonna set up the stream.
Yeah, do it, man. Let me know when you're live, so you could do your intro, and I won't talk off of you. So at the moment, Tree, I have the light set up with ACC, iRacing, Seto Corsa. By default, it kind of set to all of them, but I actually set up the lights' locations, their height, the actual brightness, and it seems to be working well. So it should carry over from one to another. I also set up a manual capture area on the monitor itself. Seems to work. That would be awesome. Yes, iRacing does need to get into competition drifting. Thing is, their physics model's a little odd, and when you start sliding, I don't know if that's really gonna carry over. Sergeant, what's going on? Sergeant Psychotic. I like that name. That's pretty cool. What's going on, man? All right, let's get this practice session started, and we'll jump over to the rig. Thank you for joining in, brother. All right. Let's see. Check 1 2. All right, cool, that worked. Just picked it out of a list. Don't know why you're here. Just stood out for some reason. Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you haven't checked me out, right now we're also streaming to YouTube on RTA Motorsports. And if anyone's new to the channel, I have tons of VR equipment reviews, sim racing reviews. We've been getting a lot more into live streaming, I guess, over the past like year and a half, 2 years. But especially VR headset reviews, you're looking for, definitely check out the channel. Try to tailor everything towards sim racing as much as possible. And yeah, any questions you have for the chat or for me, definitely let me know. Jesse.
Yes, sir.
What type of rig do you have?
Got the Track Racer TR80.
TR80?
Yep.
Weren't you cross-shopping the GT1 Evo?
I was looking at a bunch. I was looking at the GT... no, it was GT Omega, I think. Is the one I was looking at.
Gotcha.
Wanted to look for something that was fairly budget-friendly, but still provided a decent amount of customization.
Yeah, yep.
And I was doing a lot of research on reviews for weeks and weeks, and just kind of landed on the Track Racer TR80, and I've been super happy with it. And then they've been going through a ton.
They've been going through a what?
Sorry, my crew chief has turned up to like 100.
Oh no!
Like,
Almost lost your eardrums, huh?
Yeah. Crew chief is screaming in my ears. I don't know if you remember, but at the time they were going through a bunch of changes, and
Partial match found in Sim
I was
Experience database.
kind of uncertain about going with them
Profile
initially.
modified.
Yeah.
But they were in the process of approving a lot of their shipping and customer service, and I found
Yep.
that the whole purchase process with them was super easy and the customer service to be very good. I was actually communicating, I think, with one of the head guys there when I was going through my order process and did a whole Q&A with him, and he was super helpful.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, and the reason why I ask is because Tree in chat right now is
just done a 22.4.
like shopping around for a rig, and he said he's looking at the GT1 Evo. He wasn't really sure about any other cockpits in that price range, that match quality, and stuff like that.
And I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the GT1 Evo.
The leader has just done
As I was looking at, I think there's the GT Omega. There were a couple other ones that there's like something like Extreme.
Inline speed limit is 56.
I would know them if I looked them up, but I don't think I remember GT1. And then I was looking at SimCube, but they were a little more expensive. And then
Oh no! I got an unsafe pit exit. Let me dive down a little bit. Let's get out. I actually forgot my gloves again. Hold on one second. Are we in the same session? Can you hear me? Something else I wanted to add on. Oh, that's right. Let's see, where's my race laps? All right, here we go. The other thing I'm noticing is my chat is not staying on the screen.
Just done a 20.00.
Where is Restream? There it is. Is there a good mouse stand that out there for a rig that will double for gaming? Good size like that. Do I have motion? Yes. I'm running the Prosimu T1000 3 degrees of freedom motion with the SEN6 actuators. They now sell higher motion actuators, faster actuators, but these have worked just fine for me for a long time. Let's see. Let's make sure this is always on top. There we go. So I guess we lost Jesse somehow. This is so weird. I'm gonna have to raise the volume of Crew Chief a little bit. It's a little too hot. Car's actually working pretty good as a an oval driver. Oh no! Not really much damage at all, just... Yeah, I might have to raise the volume of Crew Chief. That's a little too quiet. Oh, I missed a qualifying notification, you said? Oh no, okay. Thanks for the heads up. Let me quit out of this, and let me see if I could manually go into the race. I thought the race... Hopefully I don't miss it. Let's see if we could force ourselves into it. Still hasn't begun yet. Jesse? That's weird. Let me try hanging up and Can you hear me? No? Yeah. He must have left. So this is not really a good test for the hue lights and that whole thing, but when we do a proper circuit, definitely let me know what you think. I don't think these lights are really going to interact much with just a giant slab of concrete, but I think on some circuit tracks it might be pretty cool. There we go. All right, now it's telling me to race. And I should still have enough time because really the qualifying is like 8 minutes. Doesn't take 8 minutes to get around this track 3 times, so we should be good. We should still be just fine. And if you guys have any questions at all regarding my rig, please feel free to ask. I've been building this rig for quite a while. It's been evolving for quite a while. My computer right now is an AMD Ryzen 5900X, Zotac RTX 3090. I have upgraded to Windows 11, and I think I've fixed most of the issues associated with that. It's really like the first stream since almost every night I've been up to 4 in the morning looking at different things. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good now. We'll see. All right, here we go. Doesn't look like Jesse's in this one. I do have a higher license than him. I don't know if my iRating's really that high in relation. I haven't done oval in a long time, so I don't know if we're going to be in the same session or not.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Really unsafe pit exit. Oh, I must have went to the right of the cone. Well, qualifying is starting right now anyway.
Watch your speed limit bits.
Alright, here we go. Let me make sure that the brightness is where it should be. Where I left it. It is at where I left it. Let me lower this just a touch. Kind of burning my eyeballs out. Let's see. Let's also see what type of... it's just a fixed setup. Alrighty.
Exit is clear. Alright, right. We've got this too. Just had a decent time.
Well, I'm glad I made it into the race session at least. Alright, here we go. That's the one thing that kind of got me in the beginning when I was first starting iRacing and I was trying the ovals is pit exits, really, not so much the entrances, but practicing the entrances, the exits was the biggest thing.
Just 20, 25 seconds.
Woo!
Time was 20.76.
It looks like so far we're qualifying P2. I don't know how long that's going to stand for. It may not stand for very long. We'll see. Just getting a few extra practice laps here while we're going through. Might as well. So I'm finding if you're braking into it and then get off the brakes and then slowly get on the throttle a little bit. Mid-turn, you don't lose the rear. If you hold on the brakes for too long, you start losing the rear because I guess all the weight's on the front end. Not bad in fourth gear. It actually feels really good. Who thought the Lamborghini could be a An oval monster, huh? Yeah, right? Oh, Jesse, yeah, I'm not picking you up at all, man. I thought you left. Check to see if maybe on the in the group call that we have, because my app's not even picking up that you're talking. Check to see if you muted accidentally, like turned off microphone or something. Let me also go in here and see if settings... No, I'm still set to my speakers, so I should be hearing you.
Oh, okay. It looks like it got turned off. Can you hear me?
I can.
Jesus. I've been trying to find stuff. Like, is it on my
no.
end? I've been going through, like, my sound mixers.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know what
I'm
the hell
sorry.
Hey,
That sucks.
I don't know what... That's really bizarre.
Well, I'm
'cause I
glad you didn't
click on
leave.
anything.
I thought you just left, like something happened, you had to run, you know? I'm like,
Nope.
I was about to text Megan secretly and be like, hey, is everything okay?
Check to make sure.
Something happened.
Christina didn't finally kill him.
Pretty sure something happened over there. Let's see. So, this is 30 laps. I don't think we do, but do we have to get fuel at all? Have you ever ran this before? No?
Yeah, you won't need fuel.
Cool. I don't want to. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
You don't have to get fuel.
Yeah. Do have to raise up volume from crew chief a little bit. I couldn't hear him at all. Ooh. So you're in a different session than me, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I haven't even run a lap yet.
Oh, no.
I was actually thinking about just trying to work on getting my stream set up.
Oh, yeah. Get it set up then. I qualified P2, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. It could be just a complete wreck fest behind us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit, and then I'm gonna watch you.
Oh, okay.
Because I can be able to watch you on iRacing, so I can watch you live.
Cool. I can't believe I'm about to drive a Lamborghini on an oval. This kind of feels wrong.
The air temp is 30 Celsius. The track temp is 32 Celsius.
Interesting. Won't let me watch you.
What?
Follow the pace car.
What's going on, man? It doesn't look like P1's actually joining in with us. Just me and third and fourth. Fifth is not on track. So third is kind of getting a pretty sweet spot on the pole, even though you qualified third. Lucky dog.
It'll let me watch through the old interface. It wouldn't let me get on through the newer UI.
So this track I just found, just get up to fourth gear. Kind of chill in fourth gear. Brake into the turn, but get off the brakes when you're mid-turn. Kind
kind of feather the throttle a little bit, and it just felt good. Kind of felt like a normal normal oval car at that point.
Except for way more downforce.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go.
Got a car down low. Clear down low.
You're leading.
Woo, I remember this heart rate feeling. It's been a while since I've been in ovals.
You've just done a 20.
Oh, no, I spun
the
it.
guy behind has just done a 20.49. P5.
Inside. All clear inside. Inside, inside. Clear down low. Got a car down low inside. You're clear inside.
New fastest lap for Madison,
Oh, I can't believe I
20.36.
spun it. You still there, Jesse?
Yeah. You're still P5?
Yeah.
That was a 20.43. That's your quickest
A lot
lap
of
in this
racing
session. The guy behind has just done a 20.50. The gap to Campbell behind is now 1.32. Okay, Ray, you're reeling Ericsson in. The gap is 1.16. Dominguez is now in the lead. There's a car leading the pit lane. The car in front of us is Zimmer.
Got a car to your outside. Hold your line still there. Clear high, clear high.
Nice.
P4, that lap time was 21.00.
Hold it, come on.
Your lap time was at 21.16. Your last lap time was at 20.81.
Down in there.
P4, that was a 21.00.
Alright, I finally have you up in iRacing.
Inside. All clear inside.
That lap time was 20.75. The car in front's lap time is a
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
just done a 20.88.
Oh no! Come on. I'm losing the tires a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like you have a little front end damage and
Yeah.
rear end damage.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray,
I
you're
spun it
halfway home. Got
When I
plenty
was
of fuel.
first place, backed it into the
The
wall.
gap to Ericsson ahead is now 0.87.
Front end damage was front right?
It looks like it, yeah, front driver's side mostly,
Oh.
but there's a little bit on the passenger too.
Outside, outside. Clear high.
Oh, you just hit the wall. Oh,
He did?
you did. Yeah.
Let's see if I could actually keep him off with my aero damage. I was kind of using him.
P3, that was a 21.10. The gap to Madison in front is now 2.2. All right, Ray, the next car is Dominguez.
My right shoulder is starting to burn. No.
The gap to Dominguez ahead is now 2.6.
Kind of dove down too soon. I wasn't close enough behind him.
P3.
There we
Car
go.
low inside.
Thank you, buddy.
You are all clear low.
You've just done a 21.35.
Oh, this guy, P2's got some issues.
You're reeling Dominguez in. The gap is now 1.32.
Got a car down low inside. Clear inside.
There we go. Got him! Poor guy would look like he was working really hard to keep control of that car.
P2. The gap to Madison in front is now 2.9.
Okay, your stream
2
going,
laps
Jesse?
left. We're on for a podium here.
Still
That
working
last
on
lap
it.
was a 21.30.
I accidentally
Domingos
deleted
has
some,
just been disqualified.
deleted some thumbnails I wanted to use for it.
Oh no!
So I was making some new thumbnails real quick.
Last lap, looking good for a podium. The gap to Madison ahead is now 3.9 seconds.
White flag is out. Here comes the checker. Woo!
Well done, Ray. Great drive.
go.
That's a podium.
There we go. I'll take it. P2.
Nice.
Yeah, man. When my Hue lights fell down.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 56
Is that
kilometers per
intense,
hour.
huh?
I guess so, right? Whew. I'll definitely take that. So let me see what happened in the beginning here.
So do you think you want to do the Deutsch Drifters or do you want to do touring cars?
They're both at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I think one is the Boot Classic, and then the other one is I think the touring cars or the NASCAR course.
Oh, okay. Either one. I haven't really gotten to really test that Honda Civic yet. I think that would be kind of cool.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and get registered then.
What time does it start?
It starts at 4:30.
Okay. I think this is where I actually backed it into the wall. No?
So you spun and still got P2.
Yeah. I think I went to... Let's see, I think it's this one. Yeah. So I think I went to like P7, and then some guys crashed. I passed them, went back up to P5. Oh, that's how I got my driver's side damage. Someone smacked me on the turn 2 exit. Someone came out and smacked me. After I crashed, I straightened the car out, and I just like kind of stayed against the wall, so I was out of the way, and someone came out wide and hit me. But it wasn't really that bad. All right. Cool. Let's get going with... So what are you going to run in the touring cars?
I just have the Audi still. I haven't decided if I wanted to get the Honda or the Hyundai.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people really like the Hyundai, but I think the Honda looks cooler.
Yeah, and I was hearing a lot of chatter about the sounds of the turbo with the Honda. So that's kind of really what I wanted to experience, but haven't gotten a chance to yet. There we go. And let me actually... There we go. All right, just getting registered now. Let me fix this light. There you go. Welcome back, Sergeant. One of my lights fell down.
Was it an earthquake?
Yeah, right. Well, kind of, right? My rig bouncing around all over the place.
change this view real quick. Oh, I see what did it. So I have like this camera arm that's actually holding one of my panel lights, and something's up with it. Like it just keeps loosening by itself, so the light just drifts away, and the cable was caught around it. So as it was drifting away, it was pulling the Phillips Hue light off the rig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not a ghost.
Not a ghost. Not today.
Been debunked.
But it is kind of just like barely sitting up here. I can see where it could just slide back off again. I'm gonna have to like double side tape that or something. Keep that on there. Better come up with a roll cage to put on the rig.
There you go.
So how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. How's it going over there, Jesse? Did you get it going yet?
Almost.
Almost?
Almost.
Getting that thumbnail going? Thumbnail art? What are you using to make your thumbnails, by the way? Just Streamlabs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. See, we're almost loaded up. Let's get the build zone. I've been looking at the belt, like the belt actuators. You ever
Oh,
seen
have you?
those?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Sim Experience makes one, but my Motion software, they worked with PT Actuator to make theirs, or make one that is compatible with the software. So, and it's a little bit cheaper, only by about $100, but I could really go either way because I'm running Sim Experience software to awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you for subscribing. I've been using Sim Experience software for my wheel. You know, I could really go either direction, but the notion of paying like $1,000 for seatbelts.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is. But someone that I know just recently got one. And I'm like, listen, dude, you need to give me a completely honest opinion. Because I was even thinking about toying with the springs. Because I know, was it Boosted Media? He's done springs on the back of his rig. But I don't think my rig moves enough, like forward and back, yaw and tilt, to really make use of springs to like increase and decrease tension. So I don't know if I would really feel that, you know. But I don't know. Future ideas.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
There's so much you can do.
Yep. Nothing wrong with dreaming a little bit.
Hell no. Alright, so we're probably going to get tossed into different sessions, I'm sure. And yeah, you're right. On the last series you ran, I'm sure my oval rating's lower than yours.
Yeah, but I didn't think if it was by much. You know what I mean? Because I haven't really been in oval for a long time. The license was higher, but I don't know if the I rating was really higher.
Well, they'll place you on the I rating.
Yeah, so I didn't really know if we would have been or.
Yeah, because I think I'm like a high 1200.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have actually been in the same session then. I think I'm like a 13 something.
No, I had looked, and we were definitely in different sections.
Interesting. What are we racing?
Everything?
Everything. So we're in iRacing Week 13. We just did what's called Identity Crisis, which is something fun they do. So it was a Lamborghini Huracan GT3 car at an oval track. We got second, which is awesome. Now we're doing the touring cars. You can see right there running. Oh, nope. I didn't switch it over. We're running the Honda Civic Type R, one of their new cars that they just introduced. So, yeah, hopefully it works out okay. Let's see, I'm going to actually boost the audio a little bit because that's on the really low. Car's not really that loud.
All right, and we haven't even turned any practice laps at all.
Nope. It's normal, man.
Right? We're just going to throw caution to the wind. Who needs practice?
Who needs caution? I don't know caution.
Pit lane speed
Never
limit is 64 kilometers per hour. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
All right, here we go. Here, actually, I want to check something graphically real quick. I also noticed that the seat position's super close. I'm going to have to fix that.
On your rig or just the...
Just in this car, because I've never driven this car. All right, let's just get this qualifying done.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
So I gotta fix that.
iRacing's what?
My iRacing volume now is really low. So this is the cup course, right? So we have the boot, but no boot, no bus stop, right?
Yeah, I don't think we have bus stop. I'm about to come up to it.
That's interesting, because NASCAR, they run the bus stop.
Nope, there's cones.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of drafting then.
Yep, and almost off track. Woo! Turbo is pretty loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Has a little blow-off valve.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we could have definitely benefited from some practice.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to do terrible here.
gonna go great, just fine. After where the bus stop is, that long right-hander, I just entered it drifting a little bit. It actually worked.
And I've got to be way off.
Fastest lap for Brennan, 117.0. The leader has just done a 116.6.
White flag is out.
Hey Matt, what's going on?
P9.
You
The
gonna be
guy
getting on
ahead
and
has
racing
just done a
soon?
117.7.
I saw you running the F1 car last night. How was it?
The guy behind has just done a 118.8.
Yeah, everyone else, kind of curious to see how everyone feels about that new F1 car, Mercedes. Woo, that was a big drift. Oh man, I literally went in sideways. I gotta brake sooner. Go for Chucks with me
Didn't
proud.
need any brakes.
Nice drift, thank you.
Yeah, I still haven't tried the F1 car yet, so that's something I definitely want to try to do soon. I was thinking about maybe trying to do that maybe later tonight or tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta get in and try that.
And like we were talking about, I don't know how often I would run the series, but it might be cool just to kind of get in every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Let's go to cockpit.
Well, I think some of the series will be A though, right? For F1. I think you're getting a lot of drivers that, at least in the 13th week, where you probably have a lot of people that are fairly inexperienced, and then you have a car which has a closing rate in an insane comparison to probably a lot of cars that they're used to driving. Oh, so it's only A. Okay. Well, yeah, that should probably clean up stuff quite a bit. And you'll still have the guys that think that they're Max Verstappen and diving for corners or just crazy stuff like that, but it should clean up definitely if it's only A.
I wanted to do something just now.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of inexperienced drivers. So, I mean, you shouldn't. Once we get into regular season, it shouldn't be that chaotic, I would think.
Yeah.
So Matt was saying that he was running the F1 car last night for the first time, so he was stuck with a lot of de-licensed drivers.
That's the end of the session.
And they
P11.
were just. He said the racecraft was terrible.
That's kind of frustrating.
Well, yeah, the car looks like it's a handful for sure. I mean, you don't have traction control and like 1,000 horsepower. I would assume it's easy to spin all the time. So now, hopefully I don't have iRacing too high. So Crash, if I can't hear, it's because I have iRacing cranked up way too high.
Oh no, you're good, bud. I'll scream.
Yeah,
minutes.
so I was
You've not got
watching,
much time to sort
Oh
this
no!
out.
Right.
What
P11.
the heck just happened?
Okay, get ready.
I lost all sound.
Uh-oh.
Green, green, green.
Can you hear me? Yeah, Matt, I was watching Crash last night, or
What
yesterday
just
afternoon,
happened?
as he was getting a handle on it. And
On
so
your
he was
left.
picking it up really
Clear
quickly.
left.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh man, I like lost all sound out of nowhere. Now I'm like way in last place. I think I like hit like a mute
Come
button
on,
on
Ray. Forget the start. Just get stuck in, mate.
on my keyboard. Oh, that's frustrating. I was like, what the heck just happened? So everyone just took off. Well, I was P11.
Yeah, now I think I have iRacing a little too high.
Norman, what's going on? Yeah, F1 season just finished. Popularity is high. There's going to be a lot of inexperienced drivers. I agree.
Oh, jeez. We're
happened?
done.
Oh no, what happened?
Cold tires.
Yeah, but I think there's quick repair.
Yeah. We'll get back out.
The car behind's
We
pitting.
had a good start too. But I totally forgot about the cold tires.
Stay between the lines, please, Ray.
Yeah, we'll be at the better part of a lap down. Yeah, Matt, he's trying
Brennan
to. We
is
were
now
hoping to
leading.
get into some of the same splits, but we got into different splits on this one. So he's still racing, so if you want to check him out, you can find him at, what's your,
RTA
Which-
Motorsports.
well,
And-
RTA Motorsports on YouTube.
Oh man, I might not be. Oh yeah. Oh, I made it. Woo! RTA Motorsports on YouTube. Crash Hawk Gaming on Twitch. Almost said Twitter.
The leader has just done a
So Matt, he's the one with the
116.2.
bezel-free kit that I was showing you.
What happened?
Matt was wanting to pick up a bezel-free kit, and I had showed him
Oh, yeah,
one
my-
of your streams.
Yeah. Just had a massive drift. In turn 5.
Heard of the YouTubes, huh?
Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 10th position.
I'm gonna have to really brake before that crest. I'm like braking right on top of it. It's not enough. It's fun though.
You gotta
It's really
brake
good
before it.
drifting. Norman
Thanks
said,
for-
"Wow, excellent save. Thank you, brother."
just adds to the drama, right?
I guess, yeah. All right, let's try before the crest.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that your monitors were too big. I forgot about that.
The gap
We
in
had
front
that
is now
discussion.
14 seconds.
Monitors are too big.
Yeah, he's got some older ones, so they were too, I think, too thick.
Oh. I thought you meant like diagonal size was too big. I was about to say, you can never get too big.
No, he's I think it's Crash Hawk Gaming.
Yeah,
Right.
all one word.
So I talked him into getting back on Twitch. He hasn't been on Twitch for quite a while.
Yeah. I was looking at some of my old streams that were on there for, I think they were like from 2015 or something like that.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, I was doing the early days of Oculus and Vive.
Okay, Ray, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, just before the crest is, that's the ticket.
That's a new fastest lap for Campbell, 1:16.0.
So I'm close to going to lap down.
What happened?
Getting close to going to lap down.
P8, sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace.
I'll let him pass. They're having a good battle.
The guy ahead is Perez.
So we're just going to cruise behind the leaders here. Watch their battle.
The gap behind is now 1.5.
We back on track?
Yeah, second just lost it and went off the track. He just hit the wall.
Norman said, "You seen those videos? I look the same, just older." I mean, just younger. I'm sorry. That would be kind of awkward, right? If I look older. I was watching some of my older videos, and cringe level was
That lap was on 17.9. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace.
tried my best. I was just using like a normal camcorder.
One with like a VCR.
No, not one of those. not a tape one. It was one that I got from. Where did I get that? I bought that down here. I had a GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black that I used, and a Sony
We're halfway
Handycam.
home. Fuel looks okay.
Oh, okay. Old school for sure.
Yeah.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Oh, the guy's tire was rolling off the track. Cap, what's going on? Jesse dragged you over to the stream, huh? Well, I appreciate it,
Matt?
bud. I think so.
That's a cool dude.
Thank you so much for checking it out. Yeah, buddy. Got this guy on my tail right now. P8.
P7.
Apparently
Yeah,
I'm-
Matt and I will get on late night when he's not working
Oh,
and run GT3s and
Cut the
push it
track.
up.
Keep it nice and tidy.
there you go. Feels great to be back above 100 frames per second. Just barely above 100.
I'm glad you were able to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, it was just a lot of little issues. So Matt, really, to be honest with you, I just race with whatever Jesse's racing. Me and him run a lot of GT3s, so Ferrari, GT3 Challenge, the IMSA series. We do the touring car series with the Audis. Apparently now I'm going to be running this Honda Civic, so I'm having a blast with it. Never really done too much open wheel, but I think it was yesterday when I was running that Mercedes. That was a blast. That was absolutely a blast. I might have to do a few of those here and there. I sometimes will do different things in VR. I haven't really carried into that too much lately, to be honest with you.
And Matt, I'm trying to talk him into doing some endurance races this year.
Okay, Ray, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Trying.
Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
Oh, awesome. He says our iRating is similar. Awesome.
Yeah, because Matt's usually like 16, 17, 1800. Right
Oh,
around.
wow. Enduros are a good time. We did a charity stream in that 4-hour race. That was absolutely a blast. I would love to do one of those again. And what it
And
comes
don't
down to, I'm sorry, what was that?
I was gonna say, don't forget, we had that BMW race where we beat Roman Grosjean.
Yes, we did. Well, also that charity race too, we did really good. What
Yeah.
did we finish? Top 5? Not only in our class, but overall.
Yeah.
Sectors 1 and 2 are
So,
0.4 off the
we
pace.
definitely do
Sector
well,
3 is 0.6
especially when we have
off
practice.
the pace.
No practice here, so don't judge me here.
Track limits, watch those lines.
But
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
yeah, I would definitely love to do another one. It's just a lot of times the start time is what kills me. You know, having to wake up 3 or 4 a.m. because of where we live. You know.
Yeah.
Looks like this guy's going to try to overtake Dave Persol. He's on my tail. He's pushing me now. He was on my bumper pushing.
Is he bump drafting?
He was doing a little bit more than bump drafting. It wasn't enough to register as an actual hit, but it was very much like, get out of my way.
I tried to brake after that bump,
Really?
and I just had too much understeer.
Really? Pull a handbrake,
Yeah,
brother.
it
I think he's got me on this one. Oh. He's still on my bumper. Just fast enough to get really annoying to him, I guess.
What position are you running?
P7.
Okay.
Okay, Ray.
Hold your line.
Oh,
right
he's on the
side,
inside.
right
He's
side.
getting me.
Still there. Still there. You are clear on your right side.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Left side. Clear to your left.
He ended up hitting me.
Did he spin you?
Yeah. He came up on the inside. Got me.
Did it feel like a racing incident?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was just getting way too close and kind of just tagged me. Pit maneuvered me. It is what it is. Still P8.
Sixth place.
Nope. Apparently I'm P6. No, it still says P7. So there's something that happened with the lead cars. Something's going on up ahead of us. I don't know if he, yeah, I don't know if he just crashed or not, because I don't see him on track at all. Because after he hit me, I thought I saw him keep going. So my
Okay,
setup,
Ray, the next
Matt,
car
are you
is
referring
Perez.
to my rig? If so, Sim Experience AccuForce V2. I got tachometer and a gauge dashboard set up here. Running the Derek Experience Design dashboard. Prosimu T1000, 3 degrees of freedom motion brake. What else? Husenfeld Sprints pedals.
So Matt, basically it sucks.
It's horrible, man. This is like the worst experience of my life whenever I have to sit in this thing. I just need a new chair. That's something I do need. This racing seat is tired. I have replaced most of the cushions on it with different cushions to make it comfortable again. It's one of those NRG seats.
P5, one more lap to go.
Not my favorite deal at all.
You said mine was fairly comfortable, right?
Oh, yours is very comfortable. But also I want to move my rig to the right like 4 or 5 inches to make it easier
That's
to
2
get in
minutes
and out
left.
of.
2 minutes.
Having to bump up against closet doors just to get in is a little annoying. No, I am not a realtor. No, I work in the medical field. But this rig, I've been piecing it together for a long time. But the for a motion rig, Prosimu,
Campbell is leading the race.
it's pretty inexpensive for what it is. A lot of people think this rig costs a lot more than it does. It's really not that bad if you're shopping for a motion rig. There we go.
P5. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
What happened?
Actually ended up P7.
Nice. I ended up P5. I don't know what the heck happened. Must have been a lot of crashing up ahead. But I'll definitely take it. From having all the cars pass me at the beginning and being in last place to finishing P5, I'll take it. Yeah, I think there's a mute button on this wireless keyboard that I have. That's kind of what got me.
Got it. So first, I mute myself, and then you mute everybody.
And then I mute everything, yeah. So Matt, tell us about your setup. I want to know what your setup's like, bud. What were you going to say, Jesse?
I was frantic trying to figure out why my mic wasn't working.
Oh, no.
All right, so it's 5.
Yeah.
Do you think you want to do touring cars again, or do you want to try the... Was it the Deutsch Drifters?
Let's see. Deutsch Drifters is at the same track, right?
Yeah, but it's the boot, the full track.
It's cool. I'm moving windows around. My whole room's changing colors. It's like a nightclub in here.
I'll have to.
I'm having way too much fun
later.
I'm having way too much fun with it. Anyway,
Hey, Monty, what's going on? How's your weekend been?
Oh, you got
a notification. Got a what?
No, I'm sorry. After you, brother.
I was just gonna say, I saw that when we were out last night, I saw that Monty was doing a test stream.
Oh.
So he is actually practicing for Daytona 24. So he's got a team together.
Oh,
so,
geez.
Yeah, they're gonna be running the Porsche our GT3.
Nice.
So we could be like Monty, but you can't commit.
I can't commit 24 hours. Let's move up a little bit. From 4 hours, we'll do a 4.5 hour event. No, we need a team for that one. Can't just be just me and you. We got two other
God,
people.
yeah.
We need to sell.
We can't do hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Monty's been working on his stream. He's been having some issues with the resolution.
Oh,
So he's been doing a bunch of tasks trying to get it fixed and corrected.
interesting.
So
Okay.
he said it's okay-ish right now.
So, what software are you using, bud? That would be my question to you. What software are you using? Matt says he's on his third wheel since April. And he just got his Fanatec CSL DD on his DIY rig. Nice, man. How do you like that CSL DD? But also, why are you on your third wheel? Or are you just upgrading, or did stuff fail on you? Oh, he had a TMX and it lasted a month. Oh, that's no fun. So what do you want to do, Jesse? Do you want to do the 530 Deutsch Drifters?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. Join in now. Give us a little bit of time to practice. Change my wheel back out. Took the aggressive upgrade path. I'm with you there, because I started off, I was looking at some of my old content, the original stuff. I had a Thrustmaster T1000, which was at the time their lowest end force feedback wheel. I think it was like a 7-inch plastic rim. Can't change it out. And it was maybe like a foot wide and about 5 inches tall. It was definitely on the toy end, but it successfully got me hooked. From there, I ended up going to the TX, and the rest is kind of history from there. Where'd you start off with, Jesse?
The same one I still have.
Oh, you did it right the first time.
Thrustmaster. I just went with the Thrustmaster, the T500 RS wheel.
You know, and something's got to be said to that, because it's like, you still got that wheelbase. You have had it for ever and a day. That thing has...
Yeah, I'm ready to upgrade, though.
Yeah, that thing...
I am so ready.
But it does not owe you
It's like
a
indestructible,
thing.
though.
Yeah. You're waiting for it to
I've
die,
never...
and it just won't die.
No.
Norman!
So I'm looking forward to getting the V3 pedal synced up with it. So
okay.
I was planning on doing that this week and then ran out of time.
Yeah.
So Crash Monte says he's using Streamlabs OBS currently, and he's running 1440/60 stream. Seems a little some issues with clarity on watching the replay when he watches it back.
After you watch it back, after you do your stream itself, also, what is your CPU and GPU like? If you're using an NVIDIA GPU, especially a newer NVIDIA, 1000 series and on up, are you using the new EVGA encoder? I would definitely use that if you can. But when you're watching your streams back, what resolution can you select? Is it going all the way up to 1440/60? Just to make sure that your output is actually correct.
3080 Ultra with a i10900K.
Oh yeah, that he shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Just make sure you're using the EVGA new encoder, because there's EVGA on Streamlabs OBS, and then there's EVGA new. Make sure you're using the EVGA new. Look at your bit rate. Keep it on constant bit rate. You might want to put it around, for 1440/60, maybe 10,000 or a little bit above, but I think 10,000 should be a good baseline to start off with. Your preset, just leave the preset and the profile on normal. Like, don't change anything. Make sure your B frames are at 2. What else? Let's see other settings here. And then also go to video and make sure that your base canvas and your output resolution are matching to what you want it to be. Make sure your frames per second is where you want it to be, and your downscale filter, make sure that, you know, if you have it on bicubic or trilinear, make sure you set that as well. That'll actually help the clarity in your stream a little bit.
So Monty, this is my buddy Crash on YouTube. You can find him
Frank
at
Zappa. No, yeah, Crash.
Okay, so he thinks it's the bit rate, so he's going to check the bit rate and turn it up.
Yes, keep it on CBR and then input. Start off with 10,000, see how that looks. Make sure you're not losing any packets. At the bottom, it'll tell you how many drop frames. You don't want to be losing drop frames or anything like that. Norman, your rig is insane. He started off with the large Midge 30 Newton meter OSW. That was his first wheel. Crazy rig. If you get a chance, check out Norman's channel when he did his walkthrough on his beautiful rig. It's a gorgeous rig.
Yeah, his is cool for sure.
Before that, didn't even know sim racing was a thing.
So,
awesome.
so Monty, you can find Crash. He's at RTA Motorsports on YouTube, and then Crash Hawk Gaming on Twitch.
And Jesse, where can they find you from my side?
Cars and Coffees, and Coffees is COFFEYS, and you can find me on YouTube and Twitch.
Kept it simple, did the same thing for both.
And then Monty, I've got his page, I think, or his Twitch account as recommended on my Twitch page, and then on my YouTube stream, I've also got a link to his YouTube channel, my YouTube stream, so you'll be able to find him pretty easy.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Matt is asking, how long have I streamed for? I think my earliest content is like 20. Let's see when I actually streamed on Twitch, because I think that's what I did before YouTube started doing it. But I wasn't consistent with it. I was still wanting to just make videos, and that's where I put a lot of my focus, was just making videos around that time.
Yeah, Monty, Ray is a wealth of information.
I wouldn't go that far. A lot of trial and error, though.
There's a lot of useless information in there too.
A
How about
ton.
that?
Way
Make you
too
feel
much.
better?
There's just way too much.
Oh, by the way, I heard you stayed up until 2 a.m. and watched arm wrestling.
Tried to. It wasn't working for whatever reason, but I definitely tried to. I like arm wrestling. I don't know why. I guess because it's a combat sport, and I used to like MMA quite a bit, and I was in martial arts, so I think that's kind of what it comes down to. But yeah, Devin, Larrett, and you ever seen the movie Over the Top?
Well, yeah.
So the guy that movie is based off of was actually arm wrestling last night. They were going for the legacy hammer, as they call it. So
okay.
I had to watch it. But yeah. Let's see.
Oh, thanks, Monty.
I don't even know how to use Twitch. This is insane. I'm trying to figure out how to go to my channel. There we go. I guess.
Oh, I thought I turned iRacing down. It's still pretty loud.
The leader has just done a 146.30.
So
I gotta turn iRacing down so I can hear you.
Oh, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Monte said he's been searching for a while trying to figure out that correction, so he said that he's very appreciative.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. And also, if you ever want to shoot me an email on my YouTube channel, I have my email address in there. It's basically just rtamotorsports@gmail.com. If anyone has any questions or anything like that, shoot me an email. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. It's basically, the reason why I do this is just hanging out, pretty much, with like-minded people. And I know Jesse's pretty much the same way too. We just like to hang out with like-minded people that appreciate sim racing. That's it. So Wherever I can help, I try. 5 years, apparently, 5 years ago was my first stream on Twitch that I tried.
Monty, it's RTA. This will be RTA Motorsports.
And I've been making videos on YouTube since 2012, 2011. But it was very sporadic. It was like one a year. And then 2014 is kind of when I got a little bit more serious at it. But I was not really sure what direction I was going in. Didn't even build a computer at that time. And then from there I discovered sim racing, and
The
there went
leader
my
has
bank
just done a
account.
146.14.
So it looks like we're in the same session, Jesse. Are you loading in?
Yeah, I'm actually out on track.
Oh. Do I like watching slapping competitions? No. No, I can't really say I do. Why is this
No,
not
I'm the
working?
one that'll get sucked into that when I see it on YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, that's too cringe for me. At least I think so. I don't know.
Okay, just
And I don't know enough.
remember I'm not in the touring car here.
Yeah, right? Mestizo! We were
Pit lane
just
speed
talking
limit
about
is 64 kilometers per hour.
your seatbelt actuator. You gotta let me
Exit
know how
looks
you like
clear.
it, man.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is way too loud. I gotta lower this volume down.
So Monty said he's going to be that thorn in your side,
For what?
asking questions.
Oh yeah, no problem, bud. Don't worry about that. No such thing.
And I think Monty's got a similar iRating as we do as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cool. So have you, Mestizo, have you gotten that actuator hooked up yet? Is it the sim experience or the
There's a
PT
car
actuator?
approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Like
Got a
really
car on your left side.
looking at the PT
All clear to
actuator
left.
one, because it works with my motion software.
Car on your right side. Clear on the right.
The car volume is glorious.
Hey Monty, thank you.
Well, hopefully it's pretty good
Do you
now.
have you got a second YouTube channel? I saw your Instagram channel. Yeah, pretty big following on Instagram. Hey Matthew, what's going on? How's your night going? It's freaking late for you guys, huh? What is it, about 11? So Monty, Matthew's over your neck of the woods. Matthew's checking on us during his lunch break.
Oh! Thank you, man. Yeah, if you guys haven't check out Mestizo as well on YouTube. His rig is insane. He's been building his up quite a bit. It's like a centerpiece. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm very curious to hear his thoughts on those seatbelt actuators. I've been really looking at doing the same. Oh wait, do you have the seatbelt actuator, or do you have the Sim Experience GC?
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
You have both.
The leader's just done a 146.08.
Matthew, have you still held out on trying the F1 car? Can't remember if you tried it or not. We were talking about it the other day.
So let me get off the track here. For some reason my hue lights are not interacting the same way as they were before.
Which setup, Matthew? I am just using a adjusted spa setup. I don't have one for Watkins Glen.
Oh no! What the heck did I just do?
Well, with week 13, it doesn't affect your SR, right?
What's that?
The F1 series. The week 13 F1 series.
Oh, I hope not, because I actually ran a race in there. Got some like weird.
I think Porsche Cup is one of the few that affects your iRating and safety rating this week.
All right, I'm gonna have to restart
The leader has just done a 145.85.
iRacing. I started getting some weird resolutions. I was like, why is everything like halfway off the screen? I run custom resolution because I'm not really actually doing like a full normal triple screen, full screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I go to iRacing and go in the app files and type in, but sometimes it's like it changes. It'll run like a bigger resolution than what you were set up for. What is up with that? 57.
That's actually a lot of series that are official this week.
So Norman just said Mercedes is appealing the F1 final. Uh-oh. Some drama in F1, huh?
Oh, did you say they're appealing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, I think that's a safe call not to touch the officials this week for sure.
What happened?
Oh, he just wants to protect his safety rating. So he didn't run any official races this week.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think that's a smart move. Are you moving up a license, or you just didn't want to touch your safety just at all? I know
For Matt.
week 13, yeah. Week 13 is kind of a gamble, because even if it's an official series, some people, like, I didn't even know, may just jump in and start driving recklessly.
Are you about to get out on track?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just re-registered now.
Yeah, it's shown that you had joined.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Matt, what time do you think you're going to be on later?
There we go. Cool.
Oh, Matt said he's moving up to A license, so he didn't want to jeopardize that.
I'm in that same boat, brother. I definitely hear you there. All right, you ready? Or you're already on track.
Yeah. Are you? Here, I'll pull into the pits. Oh man, you better not be going down. That sucks going to Matthew's going down to B.
They're not in agreement with Massey's apparent snap decision at the end of the race, which cost Sir Lewis Hamilton the final.
It was a weird. They could have gotten the cars around. The whole thing had to do with like a wave around of lap cars to
Really?
get the leaders back bunched up, and it seemed like they could have done it and they didn't. And it sounded like they weren't going to do it, and then all of a sudden, right before the last lap, because they were still behind the safety car,
Yeah.
there was, I don't know, they were probably like 3/4 through the lap, and then they ordered the lap cars to go around to get out of the way.
What?
Yeah, which is what they should have done, but they should have done it earlier.
Yeah.
It was weird because that's what they're supposed to do. Is they're supposed to get the lap cars out of the way.
Yeah.
And it appeared to me that they had time to do so, and they didn't. And then all of a sudden, with like 3 or 4 corners before the start of the last lap, they ordered the lap cars between second and first to move out of the way.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's one of those things where they should have done it, but they should have been way earlier. So with them doing it at the very end like that, it threw the whole race off. It was weird.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
It was a little late. Hamilton didn't have a lot of time to react. I was actually excited to see Max win, and it was just bizarre. And they had the weird calls at the last race too. It seemed like it was a little bit further or closer to the start finish, wasn't it? Was it on the back straight? Or maybe that's just when they had the audio for it. Maybe that's when they replayed the audio. Because there usually is like, I know you don't watch a lot of F1, but they'll replay like the audio between the teams and race control.
Yeah.
So maybe that's when they replayed the audio is closer to the end of the lap.
Oh, gotcha.
Because usually there is a little bit of delay, so that makes sense.
Are you still in the pits or did you leave?
I'm in the pits.
Oh, all right.
Are you on track?
No, I'm just waiting.
Oh, where are you? You must be ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm kind of poking out sideways a little bit.
Oh, okay. Here I come.
Cool. I'm gonna follow you.
Exit's clear. Push.
So at the top of the S's, the car's kind of light in the back here, so be careful on throttle.
Gotcha.
Seems like it takes a couple laps for the rear tires to heat up. Yeah, see, Matt, I must have missed it a little bit. I just remember the radio communication being a little bit closer to the end of the lap. But once again, they always have a delay on the replay. But there's been calls like that that have gone the other way that have benefited Mercedes too. I don't think there's enough for Mercedes to get anything overturned.
You don't think so?
No, because they were talking about the rules and the race control, they can request that the lap cars pass, and actually that's what they're supposed to do before a restart. So if they think they can do a restart, they need to have the lap cars basically pass the leader to get out of the way, and then they get to, like, essentially the tail end of the field.
Smack the wall. What's my take on the F1 LMP1 style seating position? If that's what you're into, if that's mainly what you race, I say why not. But being reclined back like that,
It looks so uncomfortable to me.
it does, and just kind of screams like I'm gonna have heartburn the whole time. But I mean, if that's what you're into, if that's the style of racing you're into, I say why not? You know. And I know there's certain rigs out there, like smaller rigs, that will you could adjust your rig to be like LMP1 style or F1 style, and then I don't know.
I lost it.
I'll go in the pits because I have damage too. I
Okay.
smacked the wall. Wheel
Yeah, Matt,
turned a little bit.
I think you're right, Matt. It was a tough position. Because I mean, before they gave the okay for the lap cars to go around, Red Bull was complaining, and then after they got the right to go around, or the instructions to go around, then you had Mercedes complaining.
Qualifying is starting, buddy.
There we go. Like you disappeared. Where are you going? And I think at the end of the day, I think most race fans wanted to see an ending like that. They didn't want to see it finish under a safety car.
No one ever likes seeing any race under a safety car.
No, so, and also, I mean, Ray, they were tied on points going into this race. So whoever came in front of the other was gonna get the championship. It's the way it worked out.
Oh, wow.
So for it to come down to a last lap battle versus being under a safety car,
Yeah.
that's what the fans want to see. That's how it should turn out. I mean, maybe it didn't go Mercedes' way, but I mean, if
Kinda
anything,
is what it is at that point, you know?
yeah, I mean, it's about putting on also a show for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you want to make sure that the brands are happy, and Mercedes is massively successful. So I think a lot of people wanted to see a different winner in F1.
Yeah.
And having this rivalry between the two of them, I think has actually, I mean, from my perspective, brought more interest to Formula One.
I can see that.
I mean, there's a lot more people I think that are interested in Formula One that have been in a lot of years having the
Yeah.
rivalry. It's so hard to make those calls on the fly, though, Matt. I mean, like you said, I mean, they're kind of darned if they do, darned if they don't. But I think it was the right call. I mean, if I was a Mercedes fan, I'd probably be pissed. But I think for racing and the entertainment value, and to probably get this rivalry going and kind of kept up to draw more fans in to the F1 base, I think it was the right move. And if they felt that they could get the track cleared safely and still be able to get a lap of racing in, that was the right move. It sounded like if they couldn't get the track cleared, it wasn't going to go back. So I think they just barely got it cleared with enough time. It doesn't look like we're in the same session. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next year because the whole rules package is changing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the goal, because you have basically you have the teams with a lot of money and they have the better equipment, and then you have the teams with still a shit ton of money but with inferior equipment. So what they're trying to do, because F1 has always been just, hey, throw as much money as you want at it, and whoever can throw the most money at the cars and the development and the engineering and the technology is going to have the more superior cars. Whoever's had the most money basically has the best cars. They have the best drivers. That's the way it's always worked. So they're not completely turning it into like a stock series by any stretch of the imagination, but they've changed like the budgeting structure and kind of set different guidelines to make the cars more on at a similar level essentially, and teams at a similar level, so other teams can try to be more competitive. Because right now you have literally two drivers, three drivers that really have a shot at winning a race unless there's some weird fluke, which there actually have been this year. There's actually been some really bizarre races where people have won that probably shouldn't have won, which has really made it it's really made it entertaining.
For some reason, I can't seem to get the map working on Race Labs for the stream. It was working just a little while ago, and now it's...
That's weird.
Yeah. It always just seems to be the map. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. And I'm sure there might be some rule changes that come out because of this. Maybe. But also the nice thing that's kind of involved too is you have that human element of being able to kind of have an impact on a race. So I mean, you had kind of the human element of could they get the track cleared? And then they did, and then could they get the cars around and safely get the race restarted?
Yeah. Well, let's get this qualifying.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Ray, we've got
Hey,
two
Monty, we
laps
might
to get the
run
job done, mate.
Another one.
Jesse
I'll
changed
probably-
the name of his YouTube channel? No. It's Coffees, Coffeys. Norman was saying, remember that Lewis built up a 15-second lead before the accident.
Yeah, I think Verstappen got it down to 11 or 12 seconds.
Well, what's up, Sky? How you doing, man? How's everything going? How you liking the new updates in iRacing?
So Monty, I'll probably be running some more races if you think you might be getting on. I was completely in the wrong gear for turn one. I lost so much time.
I heard that beep, 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 beep.
All right, Matt, we'll keep an eye out. Maybe I'll need to buy it. Maybe I'll try to run some sessions with you.
What's that?
Matt said he's going to be on later running the F1 car.
Where are they at now? What track are they running at the moment?
I
it
have no
Hockenheim?
idea. I'm not sure. Which I think Hockenheim with that hairpin would be
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
I think there'll be a lot of death in the hairpin for sure.
First few laps.
I'm not paying attention. Oh, I did it again. I keep reading the chat instead of paying attention to
Yeah, I was
my
doing the same
qualifying.
thing.
Yeah, I think turn 1 will be a mess for sure. No, it's all on me. Don't worry about it. It's me not paying attention.
Well, the thing is, we kind of have fun conversing with
Yeah.
everybody, you know? Stay in fourth gear there.
The leader has just done a 146.54 P4. You're currently 2.1 seconds off the pace. That lap time was 148.60.
Are you using the baseline setup, or you actually put a setup in?
No, I don't have a Watkins Glen setup, so I'm using Spa.
The leader's just done a 150.34.
Is it working for you?
It's working okay. I think maybe I need a little more, maybe more wing. Yeah, I'm mad I saved it. It was messy. I'm not even sure how I lost it there. I think I just tried to take too much speed in.
Bleeding Eli somehow lost his channel?
I don't think I have that one now.
That's it. I just ruined that lap time. Or did I? I don't think it gave me off track for there.
That last lap was a 148.56.
Wow, that's a big
Maybe-
runoff.
I know Lagos might be good.
That's the end of the session. P4.
Oh, wow. How many people are in this? How many people are in your session, brother? Looks like I have around...
We've got 20. Yeah, we've got 20.
Yeah, I got 20 also. I qualified P4. How the heck did I do that?
Yeah, Road America might be good also.
Oh, send the link to Jesse's channel? Twitch or YouTube. But yeah, I'll throw it in. I'll throw it in chat when I post this video, so that way you could all jump across. Again, it's Cars and Coffees, COFFEYS. How'd you qualify, brother?
P10, but only 10 of us qualified, and I totally screwed up in turn 1 both times.
Oh no.
Not sure how much fuel we need.
How long is
I
this
think
race?
11 gallons. I think it's only 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I didn't adjust my fuel at all. I just baseline
I
setup
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna need. What does it say that you have for fuel?
29.1. No, I'm sorry, 14.5.
Oh yeah, that's probably way too much. I'm just gonna set it at 10. I don't think that's enough though.
15 minutes. You'll
Madison,
need to get
you
on
need
with this.
35
The air
liters.
temp is 25 Celsius. All right, Ray,
Here we
get
go.
ready.
Good luck, brother.
Green, green, green.
Oh, that was a bad start. Bad start.
Right side, right side. Hold your line. Right side clear.
You get off the start okay?
Yeah,
Good. What position are you in?
I started P10.
Oh, a little bit of bumping ahead of us.
Got a car on your right side. The right side's clear. Got a car on your right. Still there, still there. Clear right.
Oh, that guy came in and he held it. I didn't think he was gonna hold that line.
Oh, P2 just completely gave it away, just lost it. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that guy came in and I didn't think he was gonna hold it on full tires. He came in at the full head of steam and
I was losing it, guy smacked me from behind.
I thought he was gonna do what that guy just did.
The leader, Villeneuve, is pitting P2.
I keep overdriving turn 1.
Ooh, big draft behind me. I must have some
Right
rear
side.
wing damage.
Still there.
These cars actually
Hold your
draft
line.
really well.
Clear right. Left side. Still there. Line. Clear left.
We actually have some 991s in our session. Or in my session.
Really?
Yeah,
How they doing?
good. There's second and third are both 991s. I've heard there's not a huge difference between the two as far as overall speed.
Oh, okay.
You really have to know how to drive the 991.
The leader's just done a 146.87. P3.
Yeah, you've got a choice between the two.
There's a car on your right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
He's got a huge run on me.
Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
There's a car on your left side. Still there.
Pretty quick guys in here.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
This guy was just trying to push me off the track. I was next to him.
I had a guy in a race the other day do that to me.
Yeah, trying to squeeze me off.
P4, you've just done a 149.08.
Yeah, Montiac was terrible in the 991. I could never really get a feel for it. But yeah, I think it's one of those cars, if you can master it, it probably improves your racecraft a ton. But the 992 for me is much easier.
Yeah, it's definitely much more approachable.
And it's still fairly
Left side
drive,
clear.
but much easier in my opinion. Oh, he just had a big save. Oh, he couldn't keep it. I thought he had saved it.
Where are you at now? What position you're in?
We're in P9.
That's the fastest lap of the race. You've just done a 147.72. Okay, Ray,
Not quite
halfway
at
home.
speed.
Fuel's good. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Jesse?
I'm not quite up to speed.
Second, third, and I'm P4, but
Nice.
us three are all kind of just drafting each other for position. But I think I do have aero damage because even when I'm in the draft, I'm not pulling them. I'm just kind of staying right where I am. But they pulled me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to try to stay close then in case we get into some incidents.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to stay with them.
We've been warned about track limits.
Okay, Matthew, yeah, I'll give that a shot. I think
What's
it's
he
at
saying?
45. I've got to adjust the brake bias to
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
get a little better rotation on the car. So this setup does feel more stable than the spot setup. I switched over to Road America.
Oh yeah? I'm still on the baseline.
I'm sure it's fine. It's probably not a massive difference.
The guy ahead has just posted a 147.24 P4.
Or Apex. I keep carrying way too much speed into turn 1.
Yeah, me too.
I need to brake a little bit earlier, I think. I'm afraid to lock up, so I'm kind of easy on it. I think I'm a little too conservative. Yeah, I think 42.5 or 44, 43 might be a little hairy, you're right.
These guys are unfortunately starting to pull away from me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck running 48s.
You and me both, brother.
Probably should be running low 47s, probably.
That lap time was 148.48.
Carrying a little more speed into there, we should probably stop.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
The guy that was trying to squeeze us off track had an incident.
Is he in front of you? Did you get by him?
Yeah, just got by him. But
Nice.
he's back on track though, 2.2 seconds back. See if I can hold him off. Oh, I just been to turn big time. Watching my mirrors. White flag is out.
Okay, Ray, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. P3, that was 149.88.
The car behind us had an issue.
me hard on the draft.
There's a car on your right side. Still there.
So Monty, do you think you might get into the next
Hold
session?
your line. Clear right.
P4. Okay, we're done.
Oh, we timed that pretty well.
Woo!
Did I just get P2? No way I got P2.
You got P2? How?
P4.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah, I just passed like 5 cars on the last lap.
Oh my gosh, really? With a whole bunch of
Well, they all
incidences?
crashed.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think we started the lap P9 and then just finished P4. Got a little lucky. We'll take a little luck, right?
Dude. Doesn't matter how you place, you know? A race is a race. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Okay, Monty. Yeah, let me know. I think I'll probably run the next one. That was fun.
Doesn't really look like I have much damage there on the rear, but definitely couldn't keep up with them in the draft at all. Then what's going on? Yeah, whenever we were in the draft, they pulled me, but if I was behind them, I couldn't pull them. Interesting.
Yeah. Strange.
There must have been something going on because it had 4 times earlier on, so there definitely was something going on. Maybe it was suspension related. Not sure. But yeah, I'll definitely take a P4. So me and you got P4 in our
Yeah.
respective splits. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Too bad we weren't in the same split.
Yeah, right? All right.
So you're gonna have to call it quits for a bit.
Yeah, I think so. Let me switch this over. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get going.
Yeah, I think I'll do one more. Monte said he might try to jump into the next one.
Oh, there you go.
And then I'm gonna try to actually do a little practice here.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
it was way down on time. I think they were running like 46s and 47, so it's pretty far off pace.
That's not too bad, though. Definitely take a second. Why have
Hey,
I...
Matthew, thanks for stopping by.
So Ben's asking, why have we forsaken ACC?
We haven't. We were recently talking, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about getting back into it. I wouldn't say we have forsaken ACC. We just got to go back into it and really see what the multiplayer is like. It's been way too long since we've been in it. Just to kind of see where they are as far as multiplayer goes. But when it comes to pure multiplayer experience, it's kind of hard to beat iRacing and the challenges that come with iRacing. ACC is an absolute blast and is awesome and everything like that. Just, it's been way too long since we've been in it, because we've done multiplayer racing in ACC a long time ago, and I know they've gotten updates since then, so we're just gonna have to go in and see what's going on, what's new, see if we get that same experience that keeps pulling us back to iRacing, you know. But I think a lot of it, I'm sorry, what was that?
Well, they have there's that organization, Low Fuel Motorsports, and they've got it set up to where you can get into race sessions. It sounds like maybe that they host,
Kind of like iRacing type deal.
yeah. So they'll actually basically set you up with. They've kind of copied, I guess, iRacing's iRating and safety rating standards,
Oh, okay.
and found a way to work that into ACC
Really?
based on your ratings in ACC.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like, from what I've heard, that it's a pretty good. It makes it a pretty good alternative to iRacing. It's not. It's essentially, I guess, kind of like a mod, I guess you would say, for ACC, but it's not through ACC.
Well, let me ask you a question though. Does this service cost money?
I haven't looked into it enough.
Okay. I'm kind of wondering if that service costs money, and if you could actually, if it carries over to the consoles as well. Like if they could have an iRacing type experience on the consoles. Even though like ACC does, you do earn a license, but it's not the same. Like, what is it? You earn how many like stars or something like that? There was something like you have to earn so many medals at a track before then you could use that track in a multiplayer race.
Yeah.
That methodology kind of turned me off a little bit, because there's some tracks that I know how to run from iRacing, and I just wanted to run it in a multiplayer session with you, and then we're like, oh, I don't have that track, and then you would say, oh, I can't race that track either, you know. And that was kind of a turn off. So there would be like some race sessions that have 22 people in it and then 25 car total, and we're like, oh, let's jump in, but none of us could actually race it because we didn't do so many single player solo races there. I understand why they're doing it, but I don't know. That I think that's the whole idea of the splits. You know what I mean? Having different splits, different categories.
Yeah. Try to group people based on their experience and speed, essentially.
Yeah. But we're just gonna have to jump in and see what the differences are. I might be complaining about stuff that doesn't even exist anymore.
Well, within the game itself, they still don't offer kind of those race sessions and season championships and things like that iRacing does.
Gotcha.
So I'm pretty sure that service, the Low Fuel Motorsports, probably is paid. I would assume it is a paid service. I can't imagine they would do it for free.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the people that have done it have had good things to say about it. Actually, I think Norman, he was on one of my streams the other day and was talking about it. I think he's involved in it.
Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to him a little bit more about it. But yeah, let me post your channel on the stream here, because I know a few people were trying to find it. They couldn't find it. You're almost at 150 subs, man.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'll be famous like you soon.
I'm hardly famous.
Infamous? You're not
Maybe.
infamous.
Maybe. Let's see. Go to videos. There we go.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you, on my Instagram, I recently got selected for and approved for monetization.
Where? On Instagram?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Where? How
We
many?
got the
How many followers are you at now for Instagram?
almost 9,000.
You got to teach me how to do Instagram.
You can teach me how to do YouTube.
Oh man, just don't
And
do
then-
what I do. Then you'll be successful. Yeah, it's just consistency with YouTube. That's the main thing. And a lot of it too is a lot of the videos that seem to do well on my channel are all those that are informational. You know, that's you could
Yeah.
people want information when it comes to YouTube. So all my review videos seem to do really well. I think my Driving Force GT video is just about to cross 300,000 views. And TMX Pro around there. But then if you go to just like a video that I really liked making and I poured my heart into making, where is it? Let's see if I can find it. So like my track day video, for instance, I didn't really, that one took a lot to set up because I paid for different apps and tried to figure out how to get all these different camera angles in the car. That one's only got 430 views. You know what I mean? The track day video with Dream Racing, oh, that one's actually doing okay now. I'm at 10,000 for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time it looked like it was doing pretty well.
Yeah. But, you know, they're not great when it comes to streaming yet. And I'm kind of still trying to figure it out because I love streaming and I love interacting with people. So I don't want to let streaming go. But it's definitely not helped the growth of the channel, I can tell you that. And what I've seen a lot of people do is at the end of the stream, they'll actually take the stream offline and then cut it up into a video and then repost it. I don't know if that helps the algorithm or not.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people will do that primarily stream on Twitch. Then they'll take snippets and then post it on YouTube to help grow their YouTube channels.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta figure it out how to make it work a little bit more efficiently and better.
And I've heard that YouTube's doing a lot to try to improve its YouTube gaming streaming to make it more discoverable. And I know they've been doing a lot to try to, I guess, attract different Twitch streamers over to YouTube.
So here's the thing with that. A lot of those Twitch streamers, what they're told is, you know, they have to be live to make money. Like you're not really making money unless you're live. So you got to constantly be live. But with YouTube, the difference is when you put a video out there, that video is always going to be making the creator money. So a lot of these Twitch streamers are getting almost, because like a lot of big creators, there's creator space at YouTube, like their headquarters, that have like, you know, they hook you up with like, I think it's like a production team almost like that. Like you have a person that you could contact within YouTube. You have a point of contact for them and they could get you hooked up with different production companies and things like that. They also have at some of their home bases, like you could actually go there and rent studio time to do different projects. I don't know if they still do that with everything in the world going on, but I know that they were doing stuff like that a while ago. So a lot of these Twitch streamers, they're big, they have huge followings, and they don't want to live stream as much. They want to start producing content and get creative with their content and produce like, you know, videos of some type. And the notion of that they don't have to be live all the time for their content to make money is pretty appealing to a lot of them. So a lot of them are actually going to be stepping away from live streaming as much just to actually produce content and, you know, start tickling that creative side that they want to. I would love to see YouTube really get aggressive with their reshaping their algorithms specifically for streaming, or maybe just cut the two apart and have two separate, like if you want to watch streams, you click this and it's a whole different UI and basically almost like a different app. I don't know what they need to do, but I can tell you it's been a sharp decline since almost every time I stream too, I lose subscribers. But yeah, it's been a sharp decline since I introduced streaming, but I don't want to stop. It's too fun,
Yeah,
you know?
which is interesting because I mean, a lot of people are going to subscribe to you because they found you through sim racing and sim racing reviews and equipment and
Yeah.
product reviews. You think that they would be interested in kind of getting to know you a little bit more through the live streams, and
Yeah. Well,
they would probably be involved with stuff like that.
well, the thing is too is you could actually track once you go above 1,000 subscribers and you start getting monetized. There's a lot of things you could track on YouTube, and the actual not through YouTube search. So that's people actually searching something then finding your channel, but YouTube advertisements themselves, like actually pushing through the algorithm, it has gone way down. And there's a lot of videos that, like, for instance, one of my recent videos, the IRacing CR5 dashboard, I thought that would do pretty good. It is a niche product for a niche hobby. I understand that. But when I put that video out, I definitely worked really hard on it. It's almost entirely only viewed by people looking for that dashboard. It's not YouTube actually pushing that video out as they used to, through their algorithm, pretty much, like, you know, suggested videos, next video, stuff like that, kind of fallen off of that. So with YouTube, you got to make content pretty regularly and pretty often to kind of get within that algorithm to start having YouTube actually suggest your videos to like-minded individuals who are maybe looking for that, or, you know, they fit the algorithm's sort of mold of maybe this person would like sim racing. You have to produce content often, and almost YouTube is treating streaming like as if you're not really producing content.
So I've noticed since I've been streaming on YouTube more regularly, because before it was super sporadic, because I was primarily just doing it on Twitch, but I noticed it's been like a week and a half or something
Yeah.
that I've been on YouTube kind of regular, that my views of other videos have gone up.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm getting more interaction with my regular car videos and stuff, like when we're at car meets or drives or.
Okay. And that
things
was
like
another thing I was kind of curious about too, was did I confuse the algorithm because I was doing one thing for such a long time and then I switched. And now it's like it doesn't know how to basically promote the channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you fit into a gaming category, and now, you know, even though it's still gaming, but I don't know. But Ben is saying don't sleep on Facebook gaming. Example, if you're a member of a few iRacing Facebook groups, each have thousands of members. Every time you go live or even post a video, every member of these groups in your group gets a push notification.
Really?
That might be something to look into for me. And then with Restream, I could easily do it. Thing is, I would have to create a whole new Facebook account, because right now I don't want my personal Facebook account being associated with sim racing.
You would just create a page.
Can you do that though? Because I know what Facebook's always crazy about, that it has to be your name and
No. You can create a page off of your primary.
Oh, okay.
I have like multiple pages set up for business,
Oh, okay.
so they don't link back to my primary Facebook.
Interesting. I didn't know.
So
I didn't know
within
that.
like the Facebook app, and then they have like a business app,
Yeah.
you can interact with the different pages separately.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so you could set up a page. You wouldn't want to do a group. You probably want to do a page, so that way it's more forward facing and everyone can kind of find it.
Okay.
So you could set up an RTA Motorsports page, and it would essentially be kind of like a business page, where then you could do posts and streaming, similar to what you do like on Instagram. Obviously, Instagram, you don't really have the streaming aspect, but you can do regular posts like that, and all that stuff is kind of discoverable, and Facebook will recommend different things, or if you're looking or searching for stuff on Facebook, you could be discoverable. I haven't looked into the streaming at all, so I have no idea what that would be like.
Yeah.
But was it Ben that he was saying, like,
Yeah.
if it gets a notification to other people? That kind of makes sense, because like I belong to some like the local car groups for like Cars and Coffee and Dreams and Drivers, and if people post in there, even if I'm not friends with them, I'll get notifications when they post.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wonder if maybe as a page, if you followed other pages or groups, it would allow that notification.
Yeah. It's definitely going to have to be something I need to look into and research a little bit more. Or just do it. Just do it.
Yeah. Well, probably kind of like what you're doing with Twitch a little bit, just kind of
Yeah.
getting back into Twitch and maybe using that to help people find your YouTube page and help
Yeah.
improve your exposure on YouTube.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's a different audience there that may not find you,
Yeah.
and that's a way of finding that audience and be like, because I mean, people that are going to be looking you up on Twitch, they're going to be into sim racing. That's the whole reason they're going to be looking at your channel. And then if they see that you're doing reviews, then they're going to be like, hey, I gotta tune in and watch, and they'll become more invested, I think, probably in your channel over time.
Yeah.
So Monty's actually out there on track practicing.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to I'll go out there and wreck him.
So you're going to stay on?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a bit. I'll probably do one more race and then probably do dinner, then maybe get on later tonight.
Okay. Alrighty. I might get on later tonight. I'm not really sure. Depends if I'm allowed. But everyone, I'm going to call it here. I do have to get going. Everyone, join in to Jesse's stream either on Twitch or YouTube. I posted his YouTube link in the chat there, and it's Cars and Coffees, all one word on both. So definitely check him out in either place. You can continue seeing the racing, seeing him possibly wreck Monty.
It'll be unintentional for sure.
Sure.
Wink, wink.
A race incident of sorts. Everyone, stay safe, stay happy, have a great weekend. Catch you all next time.